This is a must-see top 10. Thank you for tuning into HardNews TV4. I'm your host, Terry Lynn, and this is the channel where truth is like archaeology, and every day we're digging for it. Today is October 29th, 2020, and I just want to say thank you to the subs that sent me money to be able to get a hotel room tonight, since the area that I live in was affected by the hurricane from Louisiana. So y'all please pay attention to all 10 of these articles. They are very important. Okay, article number 1, France imposes new national lockdown as the virus death mounts. French President Macron ordered his country into a new month-long nationwide lockdown Wednesday, aimed at stopping the fast-paced rising tide of the virus. Okay, now look at the response, article number 2, with the citizens in Paris to this new lockdown. Massive traffic jams across Paris as people flee ahead of the second COVID lockdown. On Wednesday, French President Macron announced that France would enter a full lockdown from midnight on Thursday to the end of November due to the second wave of the virus pandemic. With hours to go before the month-long national lockdown takes effect, videos have surfaced on Twitter showing massive traffic jams of people trying to escape the city. Now, it could be because of the violence and the beheading and everything that's going on with the extremists. But look at this, okay? It says, another Twitter user suggests traffic jams around Paris tonight could be due to people leaving the capital before the lockdown. Now, when you scroll down, y'all remember the Atlas of surveillance video I did about real-time surveillance? Using real-time data to confirm that, in fact, the videos posted by citizen journalists in Paris are accurate, TomTom traffic data shows much of the city is in serious gridlock. So they're watching it in real time. Article number 3 is Walmart. Walmart is pulling their guns and ammo displays in the U.S. stores, citing civil unrest. Walmart has removed all guns and ammunition displays from the store floors of its U.S. stores this week, aiming to head off any potential theft of firearms as stores are broken into amidst social unrest. So, I don't think it's coming back to Walmart. I think this is just the guys to out of sight, out of mind, to get you used to the fact that you can't no longer go to Walmart and buy your ammo or your guns there anymore. I don't think Walmart is going to let it come back. Remember, they work with DHS, so this is an underhanded way to get rid of guns. Article number 4 seems unreal. Government threatens prosecution of hate speech in homes. Dinner table conversations could be criminalized under new bill. Scotland's Justice Minister says he intends to clamp down on hate speech in private homes under a new bill that critics warn could make possessing a Bible a crime. Y'all remember that video I did? When loving God is a crime, I'll be an outlaw. So now they are redefining what a criminal and what a crime will be. And being an upright, moral, Bible-believing Christian, you are about to be an enemy of the state. Article number 5, Brookhaven, Georgia, adopts first police drone response program in Georgia. This is very concerning. Brookhaven will become the first city in the Southeast to adopt a first responder program that uses unmanned drones to respond to 911 calls, emergencies, and to conduct investigations. On Tuesday night, the city approved funding the Brookhaven Police Department UAS Unmanned Aerial System Unit, which will consist of 4 drones. Police will be able to deploy them to witness crimes in progress. Will the new crimes be sitting on the street corner reading your Bible, trying to share Jesus with somebody? Police will be able to deploy them to witness crimes in progress, document crime scenes, or provide a bird's eye view for officers on the ground. Okay? So, this is going to be like enemy of the state. When Will Smith was, labeled an enemy of the state and the drones were following him around the city, all they have to do is redefine the word criminal, and we will find ourselves being chased down by drones. This is blowing my mind, okay? Article number 6. Okay, it says, this is from Wired from today. A new way to plug a human brain into a computer via the veins. Electrodes threaded through blood vessels that feed the brain let people control gadgets with their minds. I don't need to control a gadget with my mind. That's why I got 2 hands and 2 feet to walk over there and pick it up. God knew what he was doing when he made me. I don't need you to try to improve on it. Did they ask our permission? I thought it's my body, my choice. Are they asking our permission if we want to put a mask on my body, my choice? If they want, are they asking our opinion if we want the vaccine? Our body, our choice? Now they're talking about connecting human brains. Article number 7. White House COVID testing expert Brett Giroir warns of draconian measures ahead if U.S. does not get new cases under control, but says a vaccine could be achieved this month and will end the pandemic. They've got plans, but I just read Fauci said that even if we end the pandemic, that masks are probably not going away and social distancing is probably not going away, but they are pushing a fast relief of the vaccine. Article number 8, a lot of hoarding. Americans race to supermarket as the second wave arrives. So we've got, lockdowns happening, civil unrest happening, military's on standby, National Guard on standby, police on standby. They're all saying that civil unrest, civil war could happen at the election. So now people are buying supplies again. Article number 9. Now y'all need to pay attention to this. Virtual school dangers. The hazards of a police state education during the COVID-19. Now this article is from September 17, 2020. But I want y'all to see how dangerous having your kid learning at home with the government involved in it is. First of all, did y'all hear about, kids getting arrested and suspended and expelled for having toy guns in their house and stuff like that? Well, parents are getting truancy letters because their kids aren't signing on every single day. Okay? Now, virtual school dangers. Now, this quote is from George Orwell, 1984. There was, of course, no way of knowing whether you were being watched at any given moment. We know our cable vision boxes are listening, our phones are listening, Siri's listening, Alexa's listening, our watches are listening. How often or what system the thought police plugged in on any individual wire was guesswork. It was even conceivable that they watched everybody all the time, but at any rate, they could plug in your wire whenever they wanted to. You had to did live from habit that became instinct in the assumption that every sound you made was overheard, and except in darkness, every moment scrutinized. Orwell, 1984. Look at this right here. It says, suddenly you've got government officials, in this case teachers or anyone in the school on the other end of that virtual connection, being allowed carte blanche visual access to the inside of one's private home without a warrant. Anything those school officials see, anything they hear, anything they photograph or record during that virtual visit becomes fair game for scrutiny and investigation, not just by school officials, but by every interconnected government agency to which that information can be relayed, to police, social services, animal control, the Department of Homeland Security, you name it. Say your dad is a hunter, you live out in the country, his long gun is hanging on the wall next to his deer head. Animal activists might come unglued. They might not like that there's an unlocked gun in your house. Your kid might have the computer, which I already did a video that shows school-issued laptops or eavesdropping on kids. They might see in your kid's bedroom that it is a mess and toys are all over the floor and the bed's unmade. And they might report you to social services because that's an untidy house. That kid might just be a messy kid. Okay? So now government overreach is wanting to truly become the nanny state. Okay, article number 10. This is from October 27th. Something wicked this way cometh. Anarchy is being loosened upon the nation. Okay, every day I ask myself the same question. How can this be happening in America? How can people like these be in charge of our country? If I didn't see it with my own eyes, I'd think I was having a hallucination. Philip Roth, the novelist. Things are falling apart. How much longer we can sustain the fiction that we live in a constitutional republic, I cannot say, but anarchy is being loosened on the nation. Well, guess what, y'all? We are in biblical times. Matthew 24, his disciples came to him privately saying, tell us when will the end of all these things be, and what will be the sign of your coming and the end of the age? And Jesus answered to him and said to them, take heed that no one deceives you, for many will come in my name saying, I am the Christ, and will deceive many. You will hear of wars. We're hearing of China, Russia, Iran, Iraq, North Korea. You will hear of wars, rumors of wars. See that you are not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet come. For nations will rise against nation, blacks against whites, Hispanics against black, Muslims against Christians. Nations will rise against nations, and kingdom against kingdom, and there will be famines, pestilences, and earthquakes in various places. All these are the beginning of sorrows, the birth pangs. Then they will deliver you up to tribulation and kill you, and you will be hated by all nations for my name's sake. And many will be offended, and will betray one another, and will hate one another. Okay, people are betraying each other over the mask. You better put on that mask. No, I'm not putting on a mask. Okay, there's betraying coming on. The Bible says in the last days, people in your own family are going to be your enemies. Okay? So then many false prophets will rise up and deceive many. And because lawlessness, all this rioting, foolishness will abound, the love of many will grow cold. But he who endures to the end shall be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom will be preached in all the world as a witness to all nations, and then the end will come. We know that we are in the last days when having a Bible is about to get you thrown in jail. You'll be hated by all nations for my name's sake. Persecution is the next thing on the checklist. Wars, rumors of wars, viruses, pestilences, diseases, earthquakes. And then you shall be handed over and be persecuted for my name's sake. So check, 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 check. So this is just falling in line with Matthew 24. You shall be persecuted. So y'all please leave me your comments below and let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.